This guy, his name is Collins Umoh, but we'll just stick to calling him Collins. So, Collins is an immigrant from Nigeria, but he's lived all his life in the United States. He is a correctional officer in Rhode Island Department of Corrections. Apparently, Collins has been a correctional officer for approximately 11 years. 8 of those years, Collins was eating cookies of some female inmates in the facility. Now, wait a minute. Not that cookie. That cookie.
Yeah.
Collins engages in these despicable acts with these women on a regular. Some of these actions are consensual and some were not.
Yeah.
So how did he get caught? Let's find out. Before we dive into this story, I'd like to introduce you to the victims allegedly violated by this man. Here is Nikki, aka Smiley. Nikki was sentenced to life without parole for ending the life of a school teacher. So, she already knows she's not going anywhere. Unlike this one, her name is Lisa. Ooh, Lisa is fine. She's got the face of a model and the body of a goddess. At the end of the day, she's just a convicted felon and serving 25 years for drug trafficking. Finally, there is another woman. Her name is Christine. She's actually a correctional officer. And just like the other women, she's got something going on with Collins. So, now that we've identified the women in this story, let's get into it. Before Collins got this job as a correctional officer, he was in a bad place financially. He couldn't support his family. He couldn't send money back home to Nigeria. And it was very difficult to pay bills. His wife had to do everything. Oh yeah. He's married with 2 kids. So, when Collins got the job, he was very hardworking at first. He clocks in on time, he monitors the inmates efficiently, and his attitude to work is just 100%. But what nobody knows was that Collins has been watching one of these women in secret. He has been admiring Lisa for a while now. Oh yeah, Collins just want a piece of that. So he devised a plan. One day, Lisa got in an intense fight with some inmates over food. The altercation got so extreme, one of the inmates got stabbed. When Collins and other officers got to the scene, other inmates, who were obviously jealous of her, accused her of starting the fight and stabbing the inmate. And that looks really bad for Lisa, cause the punishment for that kind of act is solitary confinement. For Collins, that was the jackpot. So, few hours into her solitary confinement, Collins had a chit chat with Lisa, and he told her he could help, but it comes at a price. And what price could that be? Y'all know, Collins wants to get in her pants. And unfortunately, he got what he wanted. Oh, Collins didn't stop there. He just kept going and going and going.
Yeah.
For Nikki, aka Smiley. Well, she was just a victim of her own wrong. Cause Collins found coke hidden in her socks. So, as usual, Collins won another jackpot. In order for Nikki to escape a heavy penalty, she went pants down with Collins. And again, this went on and on and on.
Yeah.
In all of this, Christine, the female correctional officer, wants a taste of Collins' goodies, but he keeps turning her down many times. And what was his claims? I'm sorry, Christine. We can't do this. I'm married. What? Really? Anyway, Christine confronted Collins about his nasty acts and warned him to stop. So, on this day, Collins gave that signal to Lisa to meet up in one of their favorite spots. Christine saw this and made up her mind. Today was that day. I'm gonna f this nigga up. While Christine hid in a corner, Collins just kept smashing away.
Yeah.
Weeks later, Collins received a sexual assault charge. It was alleged that he was sleeping with female inmates in prison. His boss was pissed off. He knows that puts his facility at a huge risk of being investigated and locked down. Oh, but as usual, he completely denied every allegation. After weeks of investigation by the Internal Affairs Unit of the Department of Corrections, Collins was arrested, charged, and arraigned in court on a 7-count charge. This charge, however, is a felony in Rhode Island, and it carries a penalty of up to 5 years in maximum prison, plus fines up to $10,000, or both. Till date, Collins still denied the charge, claiming he was being set up. As a matter of fact, he is seeking a retrial. Here is Collins in real life. I'm gonna let you all know, this is not the first time female inmates are being sexually assaulted in some prison facility across the country. A correctional center in New Jersey is still under federal investigation over an alleged assault on some female prisoners in the facility. As a matter of fact, there's a surveillance footage that captured horrible moments where female inmates are being sexually battered.
Yo, why is it a man ripping my clothes off? Why is it a man ripping my clothes off? Why is you grabbing my titties? Why is you grabbing my titties? Why is you grabbing my titties? Why is you grabbing my titties?
So, what do you think about this story, guys? Do you think this is all a setup? Or do you think Collins just couldn't keep those in his pants? Please drop your comments in the comment section below. Also, please don't forget to like my videos, share, and subscribe to my channel. It makes me want to do more. Thank you, and see you next time on Real Crime Tunes.